Krithi Shetty is an Indian actress who predominantly appears in Telugu films. She made her debut with the commercially successful film Uppana. Plot: Vasu is an aspiring film director in Hyderabad. To impress a film producer, he starts making a short film and finds Krithi, a psychology graduate, to be the lead. After some resistance, Krithi agrees to act in the film, and the shoot is completed within a few days. One day while shooting, some goons sexually harass Krithi, leading to Vasu fighting them. In that ongoing fight, a guy hits him on his head, which leads him to ear bleeding and starts suffering from a psychological disorder that temporarily manifests him into a different personality. Impressed with the short film, the producer greenlights Vasu's feature film. A year later, Vasu releases his film, Uniki, which turns out to be successful. Vasu is offered to remake the film in Hindi, but during a press conference for the remake in Mumbai, Vasu is arrested on charges of copyright infringement. A notable publishing house based in Kolkata, SR Publications, alleges that Vasu copied their best-selling novel Astitva, written by Shyam Singha 50 years ago. In court, strong evidence is presented against Vasu, and Krithi's cousin Padmavathy takes up the case. Vasu pleads his innocence, and after a successful polygraph test, the court releases him on unconditional bail and gives them 3 days to present their case. Upon Krithi's suggestion, Vasu undergoes clinical hypnosis with the help of Krithi's psychology professor, during which he reveals that he was Shyam Singha in a past life and Rosie was his wife. In West Bengal in 1969, Shyam Singha is an influential social reformer and revolutionary writer with communist ideologies, who comes from a conservative family. As his family disapproves of his methods, he decides to leave but stumbles upon Maitri, a Devadasi from Bangladesh who dances in the temple during the Navaratri. Despite being an atheist, Shyam visits the temple every night to see Maitri. One night, he asks her to sneak out of the temple with him and she reluctantly agrees. Shyam and Maitri fall for each other, and Shyam renames Maitri as Rosie. They decide to elope. However, on that night, the temple's high priest Mahant, who sexually preys on Devadasis, selects a young girl to sleep with, to which Rosie opposes. Mahant abuses Rosie in anger and disrespects her by urinating on her. Upon discovering this, an enraged Shyam attacks Mahant in the temple. He punishes him by severing off his penis and throwing him onto burning coal, killing him and removing the necklace on Rosie, implying discontinuing her duties as Devadasi. Shyam and Rosie move to Calcutta, where he starts working in a printing press. By 1977, Shyam becomes an accomplished yet controversial writer of his time. On Rosie's suggestion, Shyam opens up a trust to rehabilitate Devadasis. Shyam's brother, Manoj, requests him to visit their village to see their ailing elder brother. However, upon their arrival, his 2 elder brothers send Manoj to bring tender coconuts, which turns out to be a ploy to murder Shyam for bringing disrepute to their family by killing Mahant at the temple and marrying Rosie, who is not of their caste. Manoj arrives but is unable to save Shyam, who dies in front of him. The 2 elder brothers are killed in an accident a few years later, and Shyam's nephews now run SR Publications, Singha Roy's publishing house. In the present, Vasu visits the printing press in Kolkata where Shyam worked. However, he is told that Shyam and Rosie died decades ago, Rosie having left to find Shyam. Padmavathy submits Vasu's hypnosis report as evidence in the court that Shyam Singha is reincarnated as Vasu. However, the prosecution lawyer objects, stating there is no scientific evidence of reincarnation. While the court is about to give its judgment, an 85-year-old Manoj visits the court and declares Vasu to be Shyam's reincarnation. Upon being asked for proof, Manoj explains that Vasu adapted Shyam's short story Varna as his short film Varnam, but that story was never published in the public domain. Manoj submits Shyam's handwritten manuscript of the story as proof and withdraws the case as the chairman of SR Publications. Vasu is acquitted of all charges. Manoj reveals to Vasu that Rosie is alive and waiting for him. Vasu then visits an aged Rosie, who now runs a dance school named after Shyam. Upon meeting Vasu, both have an emotional reunion and as per her wish, Rosie dies peacefully in his arms. Cast: Nani in a dual role as Shyam Singha Roy, a legendary Bengal Telugu writer. Vasudev Ganta Vasu, an aspiring filmmaker. Sai Pallavi as Rosie. Krithi Shetty as Krithi. Madonna Sebastian as lawyer Padmavathi. Rahul Ravindran as Manoj Singha Roy. Abhinav Gautam as Pramod. Jishu Sengupta as Debendra Singha Roy. Murali Sharma as lawyer Krishnamurti. Manish Wadhwa as Mahadev Mahant. Leela Sampson as psychologist. Subhalekha Sudhakar as Judge J. Satyendra. Sivan Narayana Narapeti as Kirthi's father. Barun Chanda as Sayan Sarkar, printing press owner. Sadhvi Majumdar as Shashi, Rosie's best friend. Pradeep Rudra as Shyam Singha Roy's nephew. Anurag Kulkarni in a cameo appearance in the song Pranavalaya. Production. Development. On December 18, 2019, Rahul Sankrityan narrated a script to Nani, which was considered to be an innovative story. The project was initially reported to be produced under Suryadevara Nagavamsi's Sithara Entertainment's banner, who initially worked with Nani in Jersey. The film was announced in February 2020, with the title Shyam Singha Roy, and was expected to go on floors in May 2020, although the launch was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic in India. During March 2020, A.R. Rahman was approached to compose music for the film, and Nirav Shah was in charge of handling the cinematography. Later Anirudh Ravichandar was announced as the composer as Rahman apparently did not accept the offer. The film was meant to be Anirudh's third collaboration with Nani after Jersey and Nani's Gang Leader. The film was expected to be made on a huge scale, marking the most expensive film in Nani's career. However, producer Nagavamsi wanted to cut down the budget citing the pandemic, as the estimated cost was much higher. Vamsi wanted to shelve the project, while Nani was completing the shoot of Tuk Jagadish. Due to differences of opinion between Nani and Vamsi, the production was handed over to Venkat Boyanapalli, who would be producing the film under his newly established banner Niharika Entertainment. On October 25, 2020, a new poster was launched coinciding with Dussehra, with the inclusion of composer Mickey J. Meyer, cinematographer Sanu John Varghese and editor Naveen Noali. Director Sankrityan revealed that the film is based on the theme of reincarnation and partially set against the backdrop of Kolkata. Casting. Sai Pallavi, who also collaborated with Nani in Middle Class Abai, was cast in the film. It was reported that Rashmika Mandanna was approached for a lead role, although Krithi Shetty was finalized later. Madonna Sebastian was also confirmed as a lead, marking her comeback to the Telugu cinema after Premam. Murali Sharma, Abhinav Gautam, and Rahul Ravindran were later included in the cast. In March 2021, Bengali actor Jishu Sengupta was signed to play an important role in the film. This also marked the Telugu debut for Bharatanatyam dancer, Leela Sampson. Filming. The film was launched at a private ceremony in Hyderabad on December 11, 2020, in the presence of the cast and crew, and Nani's father gave the Muhurat shot for the film. Principal photography began on December 21, 2020 in Hyderabad, India. A Kolkata-themed street along with the Kali Ghat Kali temple was constructed on a budget of 6 crores. In February 2021, the team began filming crucial scenes in Kolkata. Filming was briefly halted due to COVID-19 lockdown in India and was resumed in July 2021. The Kolkata set in Hyderabad was damaged due to heavy rains and was restored by art director Avinash Kala. Filming was completed on July 26, 2021 and post-production began. Music. The soundtrack album is composed by Mickey J. Meyer and the audio rights were acquired by Saragama. The song Pranavalaya is based on the Carnatic Raga Uday Aravakandrika or Shuddhatanyasi. Telugu version. Tamil version. Release. Theatrical. The film was originally scheduled for release on December 24, 2020, coinciding with Christmas, but was eventually postponed as filming was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. The film was released on December 24, 2021. Apart from Telugu, the film was dubbed and released in Tamil, Malayalam, and Kannada languages. Home media. Gemini TV acquired the satellite rights of the film in Telugu, while Netflix acquired the digital rights in Telugu, Tamil, and Malayalam. The film began streaming through Netflix on January 21, 2022. Reception.